Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Lean and Clean with Fitness Chef Christine. I am Christine, your host. And if you have been with me for a while, you are going to know that I love dessert. So today we are going to make a guilt-free 4th of July dessert that anybody will love. It's super simple. It has 2 ingredients for the main, and then we're going to add some berries on top of that to make it red, white, and blue. So let's get started. And while we're doing that, I want to talk to you about all the things that we have been working on. If you've not subscribed yet, it's free. So what are you waiting for? Make sure that you follow and subscribe. And I would always appreciate it if you would rate the show. So leave a comment, rate the show. Very much appreciated. And I want to connect with you. So let me know what's going on in your life. You're over 50. I get you, girl. It's a tough job. Stay in shape and to get everything. So we've got our Cool Whip in here. And this is just regular Cool Whip. Now, if you're a non-dairy person, this coconut Cool Whip is delicious. So I'm going to actually mix the two of them so we get a little hint of that coconut flavor. And as I was saying, if you've been with me for a while, you know that we have been going without sugar and wheat and dairy. And should see how our body does with that. So just eliminating those things. We did for 6 weeks, so we can see how it's going. Now, I can honestly say the scale really has not moved for me. So we're just incorporating those 2 whips in there. The scale really hasn't moved, but I definitely feel like the bloat has gone down. So I can definitely feel that things are feeling a little less fluffy there. Some days are better than others, just like all the time that happens. To this, we're going to add a sugar-free Jell-O. Now, I've chosen a cheesecake flavor, but you can use vanilla. You can do what you like. This works really great. It just adds that little bit of sweetness and that it will thicken it up beautifully so that we can add our berries on top. So I'm just going to go ahead. Now, if you've noticed, I'm in a different kitchen today. That is because I am at my daughter's house babysitting for my grandson, and he just went to bed, and he is the best sleeper. That little guy goes and goes, so he's exhausted when he goes to bed, and he goes right to sleep, unlike when my kids were little. All right, we're going to switch to a whisk. And don't laugh, but all she has is this little tiny kid's whisk. So we're going to make it work. So we're just going to mix that in. So we're just beating that together. Now, if you have a hand beater, that works even better. But we're just incorporating those 2 things together, making sure that all that powder is whipped in there. And then it's going to turn out nice and thick. And you can decide, once you get to this point, you can give it a little taste, and you can decide if you want to adjust it. For me, it's pretty good. All right, so then we're just going to get the glass. I love these glass containers with a lid. Just the square containers with a lid work very well. So I'm sorry you can't get that in the shot. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit. It's a little bit difficult situation here, but I'm going to show you how we go here, so you'll be okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pour that into the glass bowl. Don't worry, I'll lift it up and show you. Sometimes we just got to make do. That's one of those times. Because she doesn't have all the equipment that I have. Simply. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. Now, obviously, if you're feeding a crowd, you can double this, triple this, however you do it. But this is a good start. I'm bringing these. Plus, I'm bringing my best fudgy brownies for those that want to eat those. And then I'm going to make some red, white, and blue marshmallow. What they call them, Rice Krispie treats. But this one is for me to have because really it has very little calories, and then you got that grapefruit in there. It's guilt-free. All right, so once that's in there, this is what it looks like on the bottom. And now we're going to decorate it. So I rinse these blueberries ahead of time, something that we always want to do. And I just put them back in the container, let it drain through. And I'm just going to go ahead and dot these blueberries in one line. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a sec. So just to review, we did the Cool Whip and the sugar-free Jell-O pudding. And we whipped it together. So only 2 ingredients there. Now I've got my blueberries on top. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to slice these strawberries in 4. There's 4 slices per strawberry. I will show you what that looks like. So to do that, I'm going to take the top off of my strawberry and then show you just to come in here and pores. So all I did was quarter the strawberry. So now I've got 4 pieces and I'm just going to line those up and we want to make them look pretty. So they're all going to go the same direction. And I'm going to keep doing that with the other ones. So I want to tell you a story because, I'm all about keeping it real. And I told y'all before that I am on HRT because my hormones were going bananas. And I was very miserable. I got this brilliant idea that I was cured, that I no longer needed this HRT. No, I stopped taking it without my doctor's advice. She's not, this is a very bad idea. So what happened was, first thing that happened, I gained 12 pounds, which seemed like overnight. It was like, boom, there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to do another line of those strawberries right here. And then we're going to add our white. So anyhow, I stopped taking it. And then all the symptoms came back, of course, the hot flashes and all that started again, only worse because I was now really out of whack. Then I decided, okay, that's not working, so I need to go back on it. So I went back on it, but I accidentally took too much progesterone, further throwing myself off. So all things said, I gained about 12 pounds, like I said, overnight, and was miserable. There we go. No, excuse me. Now we have some choices. I got this mix full of fruit, and I'm going to use it right here. Yep. Put some of that in there. Or our white. Okay, so our pie is going to go in there. And white. And then, of course, I'm going to sprinkle a few more blueberries around. And listen, if you want to add extra, maybe try the coconut or something else, feel free to make it your own. But it is delicious. You're going to really like it. I'm not one for much in terms of foods that are fakey, but sometimes you just need something sweet and you don't want all the calories. This is the number. There we go. So, how am I getting it off? Let me tell you about my day. I don't recommend this, by the way, but this is how it happened. So I did strength training this morning. We did 30 minutes of dumbbells, full body. And then I had to go teach a water fitness class. So I did a 1-hour water fitness class. And then I did a yoga class. So I did 1 hour of yin yoga. And then I forgot that I had signed up for a Pilates. So I did an hour of Pilates this evening, which was a really hard Pilates. And so I am going to be quite sore tomorrow. But the thing is, when you're doing all this, remember, you have to fuel your body, right? We're fueling our body so we can move our body. And we want to keep mobile as long as possible. Now, if you heard my episode with Bernadette, my sister-in-law, the previous episode, you'll know that she's 72 and she still does Taekwondo and she's still extremely busy. She's a realtor. She's got a full life. She's going and going. So even though she lost her husband, my brother-in-law, last year, she is on the move. And she says by walking all the time and by really cutting down the portions of her meals, she's been able to lose all the weight that she needed and really stay active and mobile. She's very flexible. And my yoga instructor, who I am great friends with, she's like a sister to me. She is 68 and she has the most flexible body of anybody I know. So my sisters, just keep active, keep fueling your body, keep hydrating, keep moving, all that good stuff. Using a little mix of different modalities of trying to get those exercise in is a great way to do it. I love water fitness. I love Pilates. I love yoga. I love walking. All those things, you don't have to do them every day, but get something in every day. It's going to make a world of difference. I hope you try this. Just now you park it in the fridge overnight. It'll thicken up and then you can scoop it out. It's just fabulous. Sometimes I make it just for me, just if I need something sweet. Now, I'm going to go and eat my dinner because before I went to work out, I had 2 scrambled eggs, and then I had a side of brown rice pasta with just a little bit of herbs on top. It was delicious, my healthy carbs and my protein. But now post-workout, I need to get some more veggies in because I'm really low on my veggies today. And if you've been with me for a while. I'm a veggies most eater. We got to get all those veggies in there, get that fiber level up. So I'm going to make a warm spinach salad with roasted apples. So I'm off to do that. Let me know if you try them. Let me know what you'd like to see in future episodes. I am here to help you and be with you. So please be in contact. I send you much love. I pray for each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you leave a comment and that you subscribe. We'll see you next.